Hey, Zoltar here. Gonna go through the Skeleton King on this level 13, pretty much max out Witch Doctor. Show some gameplay, go over some of my impressions from the game and for the Witch Doctor class. Go ahead and get this loaded up. Diablo 3 just got the beta a couple days ago. Awesome game. Definitely living up to the expectations that I had for it. Probably even surpassing it in some ways. Looks good. One of the first things that I noticed about it, let me need to grab my mercenary. I guess I don't really need him. Just destroy stuff anyway. Firebats is really awesome AoE. So is Grass of the Dead, but it also has the snare. But yeah, when I first started playing, one of the things that I noticed is just the dialogue. You know, Diablo 2, your character had just a handful of lines, but there's so much dialogue in Diablo 2, and that's not really groundbreaking for a game, but for Diablo, you know, it's pretty new. So definitely an improvement over the previous iterations of Diablo, even if it's not necessarily major innovation or anything. The quest system is also sort of upgraded from Diablo 2. A lot more, well, I don't know. I guess that maybe you could say it's similar. Using some poison dart. Or a single target. As you can see, mainly due to the gear that I have, I'm just destroying everything. The combat and everything, this definitely feels like Diablo 2. Feels like a Diablo game, but with a lot of improvements due to modern technology, I guess you could say. It's just a really fun game, and I think it's gonna do really well. Haven't gotten a chance to really do any multiplayer, so that's probably what I'm gonna start working on next, now that I've got this kind of maxed out, along with trying some other classes. I dabbled a little bit with Demon Hunter and
maintain your incantations.
Ave Magis.
Needs more time.
Ave Regis. Ave Leodas.
Yo, I am free. Now, back to my
the Demon Hunter and the Barbarian.
Who are you?
Barbarian is really
know
cool.
soon enough. Help me find.
Demon Hunter,
Tell me, what brought you to this
I don't know.
infernal place?
it might end up being
I
good.
go to face the Skeleton King.
As do I. The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit.
The Barbarians
What
are
made it?
really awesome.
I wish to know this as well.
knocking the hell out of stuff, body parts
Down this
flying
way.
everywhere.
There are my. He's free. Do not let him react. I am Cormac,
Yeah,
warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your
the
way
mini-map
past John
is another
Dar.
major
There is no
improvement over
reason you
Diablo
should hunt
2.
alone.
No, there is not.
Diablo 2, you pretty much needed to play with that big map overlay. You can see where you're going, see certain landmarks when they would pop up, so you wouldn't get lost, and you'd be able to find things you're looking for. Kind of, you know, obfuscated the screen. Diablo 3, they got this little mini map here. It's unobtrusive, but it gives you everything you need to know pretty much. Occasionally, you can bring up an overlay. You can't run around with it up like that. Occasionally, you might bring it up, but there's not a great need for it.
Need more time.
But yeah, it lets you take in all the improved visuals and stuff while still being able to see where you're going.
Black
So
magic bars our way.
that's really cool.
But the will of a Templar is
Again,
stronger.
I guess nothing groundbreaking, but you know, just
You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now. The powers we serve will soon rule this world! Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil
the mercenary. I'm not using the merc right now, but it's pretty cool what they done with the mercenary. They it actually reminds me of the talents that they're putting in for the next expansion in Warcraft. Each at certain levels you get a choice between two abilities for your mercenary. So, you know, on one level you might get a choice between a taunt and a heal or something like that, and you can only have one or the other. So it's pretty similar to the talents for Warcraft. Now here I'm going to show you something that's pretty cool with Haunt. Something like this. Bam, you can shoot way away. Pretty cool. You know, Haunt damage could be better. I think 15 seconds is a little long. Maybe if you did like 80% of the damage that it does now, but over 10 seconds instead of 15, I think it would be a better skill. But it could be pretty useful with the obsidian rune that's going to make it a snare, just because of the long duration. You know, when you start going to the higher difficulty levels. So that could be pretty useful. Now, Diablo 3 multiplayer, it's only gonna be
Need more time.
4 players instead of 8. I think that's good. I mean, 8 players is so many, and you know, it becomes a sort of a Zerg fest. So I think 4 is gonna work pretty well. Another cool. Well, this is a good area to show it off. But another cool thing about Haunt is if you end up killing somebody that's affected by your haunt, here I'll go. Wrong ability. So shot the one. Every time it kills it, if it's got time left, it goes on to the next. And then it'll also even go on to do attack the environment if there's no enemies. So that's pretty cool, but still, it takes a little long to kill. I guess I could just start talking about my overall impressions of the Witch Doctor. I may have mentioned it already, but just from watching videos, I mean, I was planning on maining the Witch Doctor. Necro is what I played in Diablo 2, so it's kind of the successor to the Necro.